Hey everybody, it's Phil with Behringer. Welcome to Music Group TV. How you doing today? I want to talk to you about the X-Air app and a particular part of the X-Air app, which is about building monitor mixes. The X-Air app is downloadable from our site, and it works great with the X-Air products. And at different scenarios, you're going to need to build monitor mixes in the studio, both and live. We're going to take on we're doing a live mix, a live stage monitor setup. And with monitors, we have mix outputs here on the front of the unit, and you can either use one of the connectors from the front panel for in-ears, if somebody like a drummer is using in-ears, or any band member actually, I use in-ears all the time, or a monitor wedge, like a powered speaker down by, you see them usually on the fronts of stages and everything, and that's a monitor system coming back. So whether it's in-ears or monitors, physical monitors on the stage, speakers on stage, we're just going to call them mixes because the same mix is going to go to either, and it just depends on the artist as to which they choose, in-ears or monitors. So that being said, let's talk about how to get these mixes happening. So on each channel, you can see here, I'm just going to use this TalkBack channel as an example. And on the channel, I can go through and I have all my features for it. And then I have sends. And right here, you can see the buses on the sends, and you can see that these 1 through 6 would be the 6 mixes I would send to the stage. Like I said, whether they're in-ears or physical monitors, don't care. The technology from this end is the same. So let's just say that bus 6 is going to be the signals that we send to the drummer. And we want to build a mix for them so that they can hear on stage. So as you see, I have 6 right here. So if all I do is just bring up this one for number 6, this fader right here, that's going to their monitor mix right now. And it's just that easy. So I can send any signals. If I wanted to also send my voice, let's say that bus 3 was center stage, I can send it right there. So if I wanted to send it, maybe the bus mix, the monitor mix 1 is the stage left setup for a guitar player. I can just send it there. And up here, this is where you can decide where you want the signal to come from when you send it there. There's a lot of terminology over here. Input, pre-EQ, post-EQ, pre-fader, post-fader, and subgroup. And that's just basically where in the signal path do you want to take the signal from that goes to their mix. And I could take it straight from the input of the microphone, I could take it before the EQ, I can take it after the EQ, that's what pre and post means. I can have it before or after the fader on the screen. So for instance, if I bring this fader down, if I do pre-fader, if I bring this fader down, that's not going to make any difference to the volume that they get in their monitor mix. If I make it post-fader and I bring this down, then yes, it is going to, if I bring down the fader here, it's going to make a difference to their mix. Typically not something you want to do on a live situation. But that's what all this is. And also subgroups. If I make subgroups, like a drum mix, a drum subgroup, taking 8 channels of drums and putting them on a subgroup, I could send that subgroup to them. So there's a lot of handy places to grab the signal from for the buses. And so now that I've decided, okay, I want to send to these 3 buses, that's how to do it, how to make a monitor mix. Way number 1. Method number 2 is we go back to my mixer page, and you'll see these areas up here. You'll see these 3 paths right here. These are the exact same moves as I was doing on the other screen. The monitor sends for the different buses. I can increase or decrease right here from this part on the mixer page. And it is the exact same as this page. So it's just an easier way from the front page to be able to adjust how much I want to send to a particular monitor mix. Now that's number 2. Number 3rd way is I can actually go over to the right-hand side of the screen here where you can see these panels over here for buses and for effects. Now this screen that's up is my mix screen. This would be my front of house mix, or what's coming through the PA speakers towards the audience. These buses over here, if I select them, these are what is going to each one of the mixes at the bus outputs. So right now you can see to bus 6, there's only just my voices going there. But let's just say that this was a live stage setup. This is the exact same mix as we were doing before. So now I can say, okay, let's have some kick drum in that mix, some snare, some hat, maybe some overheads a little bit. Then like I was talking about before, we're talking about the drummer's mix, whether it's in-ear or wedge. So, so now we can have bass. If he wants some keys, he says, yeah, give me some keys. I'd like to have that. Yeah, sure. Guitars, lead guitar, not too loud. No, I'm just kidding. We could have lead guitar in there, some vocals, things like that. And now I've built the mix that's going to the drummer. It's that simple. That's way number 3. So within one app, I can quickly build a monitor mix 3 different ways. Super easy, super cool, super fun, gets your show happening. So right now I'm showing you the app on the laptop, but that's not the only way you can use it. You can also use it on your iPad, you can use it on your Droid. So literally you could be one of the artists on stage with it on a stand and be adjusting this same monitor mix live in real time on stage. So it's really handy to have. So I hope that you picked up a couple of bits of information about this. This is how to build a monitor mix on the Xair app. Thanks for watching Music Group TV.